The show.
You want to start the show? You want to get it started? Vapor Central! How the fuck are you tonight?
How you doing, Vapor Central? What's up, hothead?
Wow! Huge energy out of the room tonight. Huge energy.
Explosion!
Thank you for tuning in to the CK POTcast here at Vapor Central, downtown Toronto. K-Trip.
The CK POTcast is not affiliated with Louis CK, Calvin Klein, or anyone who might actually own the trademark on the initial CK. We are merely two guys, one named Cal, one named K. Trevor Wilson, who came by the initials honestly and are trying to steal internet traffic.
And it's not working. Not working. Because as soon as you type CK into anything, we're at the bottom.
We are the last thing that comes up.
You got to go 28 pages.
You've really got to look for us. You find us after you've watched every Louis C.K. video and 3 Calvin Klein ads.
We're fucking morons, man. That guy's put out such a body of work.
We thought this was a really hilarious idea.
You gotta tag it with like tits and ass and gaping anus.
Louis doing
like
that too.
Right? Like gaping anuses get
To be
at
completely lost in the quagmire.
5,000 hits a day at least in Toronto, right?
Yeah,
gaping anus. Podcast.
But we'd still follow all the other
gaping
other
anuses.
gaping anus videos. Just a gaper. I don't like fucking ass porn, man.
No?
No, it freaks me out.
Cal doesn't like ass porn. Does
I was
anybody
in a-
else not like ass porn?
It fucks me. You know, the first time I ever saw it, I was in a hotel room and I rented it. I rented porn. I was like, I'm never.
$13 he paid for something he
Yeah,
didn't like.
and the first shot's just this gaping asshole, and I thought it I didn't even realize it was an asshole. I thought it was a mouth.
Isn't it the worst too? There's always like a giant spread asshole and then some guy just hawking a loogie in it all the time.
Yeah, man, stop.
Like it's just horrendous.
I still can't believe you paid for a fucking porno on the hotel.
It just seemed like
Where
like
was your computer?
Yeah, you didn't get
I
Wi-Fi?
had it. It just seemed like one of those rites of
Well,
passage.
unless
It's
you
like I
were-
gotta do it once. I gotta
They
pay.
didn't have Wi-Fi.
No, they did. I was just like, I
Okay.
gotta pay for it
Oh, they had
once.
Wi-Fi? What the?
Were you hammered?
Smashed.
Smash.
I got
That's
the
when you do it.
I got the 24-hour deal.
You never order hotel porn sober. You're smart enough to know you're paying way too much for porn.
24 hours of
yeah.
gaping anus.
Yeah, so I turned it on, and it's
That's
the thing.
too
Though,
much.
it's the thing though, where if you stop watching it, they shut it off, so you got to leave it on for as long as. So it's just my TV on all night. Just, my ass, like all night. That's what I slept to.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds
You
painful.
didn't like it, but you didn't turn it off.
Just in case. There's other nice parts to it. They don't just focus in on the asshole the whole time.
You wanted to get your money's worth.
Damn straight. $29.
What if they charge you by the hour? Sir, that'll be $360.
I love when guys try to get out of that shit like they didn't rent it. Like, I didn't rent porn. I didn't. Yeah, you did, buddy. Shut up. You beat the fuck out of your dick.
Yes, I believe you rented, it says here you rented the Christmas themed porn, The Man Who Came Down Chimneys.
Yeah. I doubt you rented Wally.
You went all Nazi on your cock.
Yeah, I swear to God, it was Toy Story 3.
Well, I think this can lead us into our first story. 70-year-old man in Australia. You want to read it off?
Sure,
Pue?
yeah.
Oh, by the way, everybody, Rob Pue, everybody, comedian.
Hi.
Welcome, our guest,
You might have
Rob
seen him on the
Pue.
show Punked. He's also an amazing stand-up comedian, good friend.
Thanks. I have a great story. I don't know if anybody read The Sun today. What a great newspaper that is for shitty stories. So, whenever an elderly man, whenever it starts out, an elderly Australian man, pay attention because they're about to do something heinous. An elderly Australian man ended up in a hospital after he jammed an entire 10-centimeter fork into his penis for quote-unquote sexual gratification.
Please tell me he went handle first.
Oh.
Handle first.
That's I
Please.
think everybody's thought, right? Is the prongs of it's got to be the handle, and thank God he was out of everything
How
else.
big is that guy's dick hole if you went
I
prong
know.
first? That's
Gaping
a huge,
dick hole.
That or 4 individual dick holes.
How bored you got to be with your pecker that you're like, I need to start.
You gotta have too much. You have too much time on your hands. You're sticking a fork in there.
Yeah, his pinky wasn't cutting it anymore. He needed to move to dinner utensils, and it wasn't an oyster fork. They don't go into detail.
And you know the natural progression next is a steak knife.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're like, that's next.
Awful.
Chainsaw.
Just awful. And they got it out. That's the good news, everybody. It's out now.
Best orgasm that guy ever
That's
had.
it. They got it out with forceps. The article said they got it out with forceps and gratuitous amounts of lubrication.
That had to be great for him. They had to get that thing out by sticking more things in.
Yeah.
To get
That'd
it
be
out. Like
terrible.
that, he's got to be sitting there losing his mind. Just an erection.
I'm guessing
Harder
they went
than
handle,
diamond.
I'm guessing he went handle first, and then like the prongs got caught on the inside of the hole. To try it was like fish hooked in there, you know.
Ah, that sucks.
I had a nurse friend tell me a story of a kid coming in with his fucking dick stuck in a bottle.
That makes sense.
He claimed he fell, and his mom's like, "Oh no, you did not."
I
This
fell
has happened
dick
before.
first
Oh, no,
into
no. Sorry, it was a bottle up his ass, and he claimed he fell, and his mom called him out in front of the nurse. She's like, "Nope, this has happened before. Don't lie to the nurse."
Has anybody in here ever stuck anything up their urethra?
I
Or
tried.
down it?
Tried.
No.
Up it would be hard.
My friend told me his brother stuck a toothpick up there once and beat blood for a week, so I never thought to try.
I don't know why I thought this would be a good thing to talk about. I just
Right
feel
off the
so-
hop, we got
The thing
we
with
got
that guy, he's
weird
70
fast.
years old in
70.
Australia,
Yeah.
where everyone's half naked. Like that guy probably, he got 60 years of fucking in, 55 years of fucking in.
How far was it to a prostitute that forks seemed like a good idea?
You-
though?
you-
Prostitutes
you
don't
can
come
live in-
equipped with forks.
You can live in pretty rural spots in Australia.
He probably went through all the prostitutes. He just needed
Yeah.
something. He needs that next step.
Yeah. Hey,
He's a
Barb.
sex junkie. What's the new thing?
Hey, Barb, you got a fork?
Never
Otherwise,
eat,
you could stay home.
never eat dinner the same way again.
No,
Every time you
imagine-
dip into those mashed potatoes, huge erection.
Like, I imagine it could not be your standard shaped fork handle.
No, right?
Like
'Cause I'm
kinda
thinking
round.
about my fork, and I'm like, there's no way that is happening ever.
Yeah, but you gotta. This isn't the first thing he stuck up his dick either. You don't start with a fork.
No, it's a
He's
gradual
been working.
workup,
He's been
right?
working that muscle for
Oh.
years.
Yeah, he's on to Lego now.
Probably started with a baby spoon.
A baby spoon, yeah.
Started with a baby spoon.
Yeah, it's all a food thing for him. Well, I eat with it.
Jesus Christ.
I know, yeah. I know, it's a hard story to digest, but we were going from gaping anus to gaping
Just when I don't
urethra.
think I can be surprised by someone's sexual perversions.
I know, right? But it's the Sun, the news,
That's the,
right? And they print stuff
What did
like
the Sun
that.
say in the front? Like, fork in dick. That's all I can assume the Sun did because they're
Just
awful.
ouch! Exclamation point.
I
and
fucking
then
hate
you
the
just
Sun.
go,
I hate the Sun.
Australian. There's someone shrugging. That's it. And that's what you do down there.
What, a fork?
Yeah, you play rugby and stick forks in her peels.
You've never played fork dick before? That turned into a really weird Boston accent
Yeah, that
by
was
the end.
Okay.
Started doing Mayor Quimby. Oh, you're
We choose to go to the moon. Not
now,
because it is easy.
now see here, we are twice the rubes Shelbyville are.
If this man can stick a fork up his dick, we can go to Mars.
Oh, wow. That rendered us silent there.
Yeah.
The small step, no, that won't work. The Neil Armstrong speech.
What, one small step for man, one giant step for sticking
That's
a fork
one
in
big
your
fork.
What giant step for sticking a fork in your cock? Wait, well, what's the doctor? I mean, a doctor's got to be shocked at that point, right? Or he's like, fuck, that's like the third one this week.
Oh, here, I'll tell you what, I'll pull up weirdest.
Like, we got to get a report on
Doctors
this.
see weird shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here, I'll see if I can pull up some strange doctor.
They don't say he was like, he didn't suffer from any dementias. If there's something he did clear-minded, he set out, you know, all day he'd been eyeing up the fork, like, oh, fuck, am I going to take a piece of, I'm going to have a couple Fosters, and then I'm going to fuck the shit out of this fork.
Well, the fork's technically fucking him.
That's true, that's true.
Man, you've stymied me off the hop. That's
We got real deep into this shit, no pun intended.
that's a tough one. Deep into the piss.
Deep into the piss. Oh, Jesus.
That's That's a hard one to wrap your fucking
Ah.
noggin around. How does that come to be your thing?
This is great. I found a site called Funny Emergency Room Stories.
Oh, yeah?
So people in the doctors walk in and laugh.
Oh, no doubt. Well, people stick the weirdest things in themselves. Right? Kids always sticking shit in their nose for some reason.
Oh, fuck. I was one of those idiots.
Yeah? What'd you do? What'd you stick in your nose?
Popcorn kernels.
Popcorn kernels. Did you just like the smell of popcorn?
I think I was just bored.
Yeah?
Oh, jeez,
Had a nose,
that
had some
sucks.
popcorn kernels. There was about like 2 or 3. Fired them up there. My cousin was babysitting me. He couldn't get them all out. So he got his neighbor to take us to sick kids so they could fish the popcorn out of my face. And they weren't going to admit me because neither of them were my parents. And
Right.
my cousin's neighbor just goes, look, we can drive this kid all the way back to Etobicoke, and when his parents get home, they can drive him all the way back out here.
Yeah.
Either way, you're seeing this kid tonight.
That's right.
Why don't you just save someone the fucking trip?
Oh, they just put your head in a microwave and pop it.
They just took
Shooting popcorn out of your
they just took a
nose.
thing with like a wire fucking
Yeah.
circle at the end, stick it up there, fucking popped it right out.
Yeah.
It was the second time I've done something that dumb.
I remember I stuck a marble up my nose in kindergarten and wouldn't come out at first, and then I got real scared, you know? And then desperation kicked in. I did the slow approach to it. I took a pretty tactical approach, started sliding up and plugging the other nose hole and giving it a good, yeah. But kids, I think most kids don't know how to work a nose.
Yeah, I had no idea. You tell me to blow my nose, I just sit there trying to fire them out of both nostrils.
Tons of marble-sized shit comes out
Apparently
of
when
it.
I was a baby, I stuck a bunch of peas up my nose, like when I was
Yeah.
like 3.
Yeah.
I stuck like 8 of them up my nose, and they just went so far back they couldn't. So my mother had to hold me down and blow through my mouth to try to pop them out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That
Neat, eh?
explains a lot.
How does that explain anything?
Cal very likely still has marbles in his head.
They're peas, buddy.
They're
Peas.
peas.
Okay, here, listen to this. Here we go.
Frozen
Here we go.
peas.
I had a big fucking colored bead when I was about like when I was an infant, you know, like when I was just figuring out motor skills. I fired something up there, and they took me to we were in London, so they took me to the student hospital on the Western grounds, and they had some student doctor. She just kept like poking at it and like investigating it and just jabbing at my nose until my nose started bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad just grabbed the girl, pulled her aside, and said, look, if I wanted to give my kid a bloody nose, I'd pop him in the face. Get me someone who can get the fucking bead out of there.
Yeah, no doubt. She's like, I'm a CNA. I
And
don't
one
know.
guy came
But
in,
you're the
same
idiot who
thing,
stuck
grabbed
shit up
the
his
thing,
nose.
pop it up.
You should go right to a person who has no idea what's going on. Like, give me a crack at it.
I was a fucking infant, man.
Well, fuck
I'd
you, you're
figured
dumb.
out this motion and got a bead involved.
All right, listen to this. Guy,
Okay.
unconscious 30-year-old guy gets brought into the ER.
Yep.
Big bump on his head and scratch marks all over his nutsack.
What?
Yeah. And so they were baffled.
Sorry, wait, what was he had what on his
He had a big fucking...
He had a big fucking goose egg
Like
on his
goose
head.
egg.
He was
On his head.
unconscious when they brought him in.
Right?
Big goose egg on his head.
And-
And his
and-
nutsack's
and
bleeding. He's got tears in
a
his
shredded
nutsack.
fucking ball sack.
All right, so I know what happened. A Wolverine hit him in the head with a ball-peen hammer,
Mini Wolverine.
and then
Don't fuck with Wolverine when he's drunk. He gets twisted.
Yeah,
No,
not
it-
the superhero, just like the
Oh,
animal.
a Wolverine. I
A
was gonna
Wolverine.
say, if the Wolverine knocked you in the head and shredded your balls,
So here's
there'd
what
be
this
no
idiot
lower torso.
Shredded his balls.
He comes to and tells the
You don't know
doctors what
balls.
happened.
Those are big fucking things.
Here's what happened. He was washing his bathtub naked,
Oh yeah.
and his cat teed off on his nuts, just
Wow.
dangling there.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awful.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that would...
Oh!
The kitty was
That's why you never do
bagging his
anything
bag.
naked around a cat.
What are you naked washing?
They
your
have
Never
the-
do anything
fucking idiot.
naked around a cat.
Did
They
they have
are
the-
fucking insane.
Was Eye of the Tiger playing? Hey, you know what I saw today? I was at. You ever get to go to Oshawa? Don't, you know? But I was out there, and Olive and Simcoe, nasty little area. Went to a Tim Hortons, which normally not too bad. It's usually the coffee time that's kind of the treacherous
Skeezy.
kind of skeezy place, right? But so we're at this Tim Hortons at Olive and Simcoe in Oshawa, and this guy's following this little cracky girl into the Tim Hortons. She's yelling, fuck off, through all her brown and rotten teeth. He walks in after, he's like, I'm not understanding your level of being upset right now. So I thought he was really calm. But through the window, they walk inside the Tim Hortons, and she's beaking him. I'm sitting in the truck, I'm waiting for my girlfriend, and she's beaking him and fucking right in his face, and he hauls off and fucking pow! Right in the mouth of Tim Hortons. He just decimated this little girl, little crackhead. Punched her right in the face, just fucking ding, 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 lights out, like Rocky VI, this shit. He just fucking pow!
What happened to him?
And then he walks out of the store all like, And she comes out after him like, fuck you, fucking, fuck.
Bleeding.
And no one's doing a goddamn thing. And I'm sitting in the truck and I'm like, I don't know if this guy's got a fucking weapon on him or whatever, but no one else is acting on it, so I'm like, meh, I'm gonna let it go.
I would have laughed.
Well, what do you do? Don't you think that someone should step in at something? Like, I felt conflicted. I was like, should I go and step up for this fucking crackhead and fight her pimp?
Yeah, why?
Right?
Why? Why bother?
Why? Just watch it happen and talk about it on the podcast.
If she hasn't learned by now.
You don't back talk your pimp.
I will say
Someone should have done something. You shouldn't
It was
just be
nasty,
allowed
man.
to
There was like 4
haul off
Aussies
and
lined
pop
up against
someone
this
in a
wall.
Tim
this
Hortons.
is a terrible thing to say, but nothing. It's not something I'm proud of, but nothing makes me laugh harder than watching a chick get laid out. I don't know why. It's just because it's not supposed to happen.
In movies, you like that. Like in the movie.
In real life, it's fucked up.
In Django, or was not Django? That
cartoon.
The cartoon. What was that?
Yeah, fuck. What was that Johnny Depp cartoon?
The Johnny Depp cartoon with the lizard.
Rango,
not Django. Totally different movie.
Equally
way
funny.
different themes.
Both westerns, though.
But yeah, there was one mole.
Equally as funny.
Yeah, one mole. They have this scene where all the moles are slapping each other down the line, and then one mole slaps a female mole, and you laugh at that. You say,
I fucking love it, man. There's also, I forget which movie it is. Sarah Silverman's in it. She gets punched square in the face. Right
Way of the Gun.
Way of the Gun.
Really?
Hilarious.
It's Benicio del Toro, Ryan Philippe.
Silverman's just fucking
yeah.
tweaking at this guy, and it looks like he's gonna hit the boyfriend, because that's what guys do.
Right.
And then he just turns to her and lays her out right in the nose. Fucking so funny.
And then they get the shit kicked out of them.
Oh yeah, deservingly.
Yeah.
I just think
that's
it's
what's
funny
gotta
because
happen after that.
it's so rare to see.
But it's well, Kevin Hart
I
has
think in
that
real-
bit, though. Anyone with enough guts to hit a woman is gonna have no problem hitting me.
Yeah, but I don't mind
It's
getting
not
hit.
guts.
That's the
It's
thing.
not guts.
I was worried about a weapon. I don't mind getting punched in the face. That's okay. But it's the getting stuff pulled on you after that, because you don't know. He's just walking
You
in
got
there,
the
like you said.
fucking-
He's not afraid to punch a lady, but for why? Why are you not afraid? I mean, the guy wasn't a mountain or anything. He was just some fucking. He had enough of her spitting in his face, and he fucking hauled off.
That cracky
in a
whore.
Tim Hortons.
Half-cum concoction of saliva
Oh god.
sliding in your eyes.
Oh god. Smells like 8 kinds of cock in her mouth, and he fucking hauls off.
One of them One of them is his.
Oh well. I'm sure she was a delightful young lady, and she was in the right for yapping him off.
I'm going to take this moment. Chris Goodwin, everybody. Give a hand to Chris
Hey,
Goodwin, the
Chris,
producer of this wonderful show, who is not here tonight. He's home with the kiddies.
What's up, Chris?
Hope you're watching the show, Chris. We have no videos this week. We're going to play one video, I think. But we got Kayla in the back, who's stepping in for the great Chris Goodwin. So big round for Kayla in the back, everybody. Applaud!
Woo!
Applaud! And Sean Brady's not doing anything. He's sitting there being a goof. Yeah, boo. Let's all boo Brady. That's fun. Boo!
I was just in Kingston. Not allowed
Goodwin
to
is
call
watching,
people good
though.
from Kingston.
He just wanted you to know that.
What was that?
Goodwin is watching.
Hey, Goodwin.
He's always watching.
That's kind of creepy.
You don't even
Chris
know.
is always watching.
Like all
Oh,
the
can
time?
you ask Chris if he's on the chat? He's on the chat room, right? Ask him what we watched a video last week on robot people. Can you just ask him what that video was called again? He's probably gonna type it out right now. This is a cool topic that he brought up last week that we can discuss briefly. It's about the amalgamation of humans and machine, the singularity.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Yeah. How fucking cool is that?
Well, you probably dream about it all the time. What kind of mechanical parts would you like to have, Cal?
GF 2045.
That's what it is.
What is
Global future 2045.
Our global future.
Yeah.
What's going to be like in the future. Essentially, we'll all be minds in a hard drive.
Nah, we're going to be driving fucking Toyota Celicas in 25 years.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's going to be the same.
There's going to be no machine arms, man.
I'm going to have a neon. There's still fucking neons around?
Yeah.
You tell me
Yeah,
I
man,
can't have a
$300.
Transformer by 2025?
It's about the
That's how K-Trev-
digitalization. It's about the digitalization of the human consciousness.
Did you say a boot, though?
It's a boot.
You said a boot. It's a boot.
It's fucking a boot.
No fucking do it, buddy. Listen.
The
Great.
fucking digitalization, bro,
No, no.
of
It
our
wasn't,
fucking brains, yo.
it wasn't that voice.
I'd make my fucking nuts a machine, right? If I could pick one part, my nuts, eh?
Just changing my cock for a fucking piston. Just a car engine piston. For sure, because I'm not swinging any heat right now. I'd happily trade in my cock for a robot fucking thunderous.
You get a robot hammer.
Yeah,
Robot eye.
You don't even have to move anymore. Just
You
fucking.
can stick
it
eight
expands
forks. You
and
can stick
retracts.
8 forks in it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just keep.
One fork, pussy. It eats forks.
If I could be a robot, I'd do the whole fucking thing, man. Take
Yeah,
my
yeah.
brain out, pop it in a machine,
Right
You don't
on.
want to touch
and then I'd
anymore.
murder everything.
You don't want to touch anymore. That's sad, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's the only way K-Trev will ever get on a diet that works.
What's that?
Trade in that fat ass for a lean robot
Jesus
body.
Christ.
That was just out of nowhere.
He's just
Cruel.
lashing
Just
out.
try,
with the
just trying to
bat.
get some fucking anger
You're-
going
you
in
know,
the
you
room.
just- that's when you know Cal's desperate, when he just goes to fat jokes.
He's so angry. One time, K-Trev's gonna lean over and fucking pop him too. Yeah.
I'm surprised
My
I
fists are
haven't.
the size of his face.
I know. I'm surprised I haven't been beat up. In my whole life, I've never actually been tuned up, and I should have been a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah.
surprised.
But this is why I get to be as loud
Well,
as
that's
I am. 'cause
why
I
you're
have,
still that mouthy.
Yeah, it is. It's completely the reason.
No one ever kicked your ass real
It's because I'm
good.
adorable. I'm like that kitten with the big eyes looking up at you, but at the
You
same
haven't
time
let that
saying,
news out either. That's probably something that's kept you safe.
What?
That you haven't been beat up yet.
Well,
'Cause you're about due.
I've won all the fights I've been in. That's
Yeah,
why I haven't been beat
you
up.
won them all in the beginning.
Yeah. You should see the other guys. The pile of them, just
Right on,
body
man.
parts.
Yeah. Nice chair iron.
Are you still trying to fight Horwood?
fucking
I'll
Bob?
kick the fuck out of her. That guy gets a bad back from turning his neck. That piece of shit.
If he gets his hands on you, though.
That guy leans over to fart and fucking has
So
a cardiac arrest.
You hear there's
Wow.
some. There's a
I was hoping for something better. That was just very final.
Hey, I've been up for 30 hours. I'm fucking exhausted.
There's a charity boxing event or whatever next May.
Next May.
And there's another comedian that signed up for it. His name's Dave Martin.
Who's Dave?
Well, it's not. You don't have to fight other. It's people fight for charity. It's not. He's not necessarily fighting another comedian.
Oh, he's done.
He's
done.
They tell you to start training in January. They tell the public, whoever wants to be involved, start training in January. But Dave goes in and they're like, you should probably start now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Can you somehow go back in time and start 1 year ago
Yeah.
to get ready for this? And then you might.
Nasiopoulos does the boxing.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, he's a boxer.
He's really good.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
couple. There's another.
But he's a semi-pro boxer, right?
There's another
He'd
one.
wipe the floor with Dave.
There's a Brad. I can't remember his last name. It's Brad some West. He's a comedian as well. He boxes. He's been boxing for years and years. So he's a little bit of a. He's like Cal's weight, you know, little puny scrawn.
Featherweight.
Yeah, but he's
should
got
get him to
those
beat up
ears,
Cal.
you know, the ears
Pisky
and the.
Pisky
He's been
does?
punched a million times. You can tell.
Oh, I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, but so you were looking to fight Horwood.
Yeah, I
Cal,
wanna tune him
Cal
up.
Post's been trying to pick a fight with another comedian for a long time now.
Essentially,
and now you got a
the
reason
Blob.
to do it.
TV host Ryan Horwood.
You could do it for charity.
Fucking his eyes exploded for no reason.
He's
Just
so-
too much
Oh,
fat
geez.
pressure on his eyes.
Wow.
He gained too much fucking fat in his cheeks that his eyes exploded.
Cal lost
He's a
20
mess.
pounds and now he thinks he's fucking Rocky.
Hey man, you
He's
see
just
Rocky
lipping
4?
people, beaking people. You know guys like that just lose a little bit of weight and get way tougher?
Cal used to be one of those little pains in the ass that had like a paunch and just complained about how fat he was to fat people.
I used to
You're
stick
just like,
things as
"Shut
big
the
as
fuck
Cal
up.
in my
You don't
nose.
know about fat. And then now he's lost some weight and he's that annoying fucking prick.
that Australian man's going to
who
stick
talks
Cal in
about
his
how
penis.
fucking you're gonna die because he's in better shape than you.
Just doing it for the betterment of you, buddy.
Wherever your body is, you're being a dink about it.
Here's the thing: I was a dick well before any of this, so it's
Sure.
no matter
Sure.
what I'm doing,
Agreed.
I'll be a fat guy again. That's inevitable. I know that's coming.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Everyone ends up being a fat old person.
Sweet.
So
Unless you die.
What about Jack LaLanne?
I've given you in when we hang out just playing darts and shit. I just give you nice advice. I try to be nice about it. I'm not a dick. It's like, man, just try some shit, and you have been. You've been doing good, buddy.
I've been eating better.
I'm only a cocksucker because there's a mic in my face.
Whenever you
And
guys
it's way
Yeah.
more fun to say shitty things than
Yeah.
fun things.
Yeah, we know you better. Let's talk about this one of these news stories.
whenever
Did
you
guys-
guys
Alright, what do
want
you
the
got?
video, it's ready.
Sorry, what?
Oh,
you got a video.
sweet.
Oh yeah, we got one video. This will be fun.
let's run it.
K-Trev, set it up.
Denis showed me this one, and I had a good laugh. It's Easily Frightened Restaurant Guy. This is the compilation of one guy who gets scared really quick.
Jeez.
The last one's super dangerous. He's using a meat slicer on the last one.
How did he not punch that guy in the face after the fifth one?
I don't know, but how do you not expect that's going to happen every time you're alone?
Well, you worked in a kitchen. What was the most fucked up shit? You guys come in the hamburgers and stuff?
No, we never really did gross shit like that.
No, never.
Gross, man.
I mean,
Would you do that if
Fuck.
you worked in a
If
kitchen?
someone pissed me off enough, yeah, sure,
You'd
why not?
come on their burger?
I don't know if I'd come. I'd secrete
You
something.
know how much effort that would take? Your build time would be like 15
worst thing
minutes.
I've ever seen happen in the
Gotta cook
kitchen.
the
Why is my
burger
burger-
and then fucking crank one up.
Worst thing
I do it at the same time.
That's talent.
Like, you know,
Cook
I've seen
meat.
the 5-second rule used.
Right, of course.
You know, shit falls on the floor in a rush.
I never like that. Tear your fucking asshole hairs out and sprinkle it on the burger.
No,
5
they
seconds
never.
is so long.
We never.
5
like,
seconds.
we-
God, look what I
we
did.
fucked with each other, not the customer. It was too much of a hassle, man. Like, you don't want to fuck with someone's food because you don't want to fucking make it again. You don't want them to come back. Like,
Just totally come in something mayo heavy. Never notice. Never notice.
What's it with you?
Does it make it?
What's it with you and coming and stuff?
I used to judge.
I'm a horny monkey man.
I used to let people think I'd done really weird stuff to the food. Like, I worked in one restaurant and we made these butterscotch things. You know, the butterscotch set overnight, and then in the morning they poured chocolate on top of them. So while the
You shit on
butterscotch was setting,
You shit on
I
it?
went in and I took my knuckles and I made ball-shaped indents in all of the butterscotch things. And then we were leaving a note for our buddy who was opening, and I just had put in the note, P.S. I dunked my balls in the butterscotch pots. And the other guy ran into the kitchen to check, and he believed that I'd done it. So it was just my knuckles, but I let
Some
him
little
think it was
balls,
my
dude.
balls.
Some tiny little balls.
Turn them around.
His knuckles aren't that
I
big.
You got long, skinny balls. Your balls are long and skinny, and they have fingernails.
They're kind of droopy.
All right, what do you got in the docket, Pue?
A Wild Water Kingdom was robbed. Armed robbery at Wild Water Kingdom. Fucking awesome, right? Yeah. Awesome.
How many guys it
Have
take
you
to crack
been
that
there?
one?
It costs an arm and a fucking leg to go into that goddamn place. Like, it's smart.
No, but they didn't rob Wild Water Kingdom. They robbed people who'd put on an event at Wild Water Kingdom.
There was still cash in the register, right? Yeah, they robbed it. They were there for the cash. No one got hurt.
Were they
showed
doing the
up
whole
with-
thing like
They
balaclavas?
showed up with guns, yeah. Like, it was a full-out fucking, like, we're sticking this place up.
Get down!
Yeah, everybody, put down your inner tubes and eat the fucking pavement.
What an odd.
Kick off your flip-flops and get on the fucking floor!
No one is dangerous there.
I can say in all my life I've never really heard of theme park robbery before.
Right.
Like
I hope it sparks.
I've pickpocketing or kid snatching has occurred at theme parks.
Right.
But I've never heard of anyone holding up a theme park, unless we're talking about the third sequel to Three Ninjas.
I couldn't rob a place like that because as soon as I'd be like reading the
Or an episode of Inspector Gadget.
Give me
Sorry.
all your fucking money! Give me your fucking money! I gotta hit the wave pool before we go, man. I gotta hit the wave pool. I can't stand.
Yeah.
I have to.
I gotta
Imagine
go
it's
come
some
in the
nervous-
wave pool. That's what you do. Cal's got to come in the wave pool before we rob this joint.
It's a nervous kid on his first day, just fills a sack with Disney dollars.
5 guys with
What the fuck
balaclavas
are
and wet
these?
shorts
They're
rob
good
the
within
joint.
the park.
They do it after they do all the rides.
It
Well, of
says
course,
that they
yeah,
were
right?
tied up.
What was that, Kayla?
It says that they were tied up also.
Yeah, they tied up five employees. Yeah, they went
Who
all out,
hasn't
man.
been tied up, though? I mean, come on, grow up.
Go ahead, Cal.
Sometimes
Ask-
you get
ask the
tied up in
question.
life.
I don't have the question.
Hey, tied them up and then they came on them. That's what you wanted to ask, you fucking dirty cocksucker.
Well, they're already tied up. You might as well come on them.
You tie the
What
rope
else
and
you
do it
gonna
at
do?
the
They're
same
just
time.
sitting there.
And then do the wave pool again.
When I come, it's like a wave pool.
Back to poop in the wave pool. That's what I do. There's
Let's
so
go
much
take a piss in the lazy river.
stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, that
Oh,
thing's
the
been
lazy-
pissing.
Just a lake of piss.
Yeah, the lake of piss at the Wild Water Kingdom.
Just
You,
the
you need an inner tube.
faint hint of.
If you never
Ammonia.
peed in the lazy river, Wild Water Kingdom, you should know everyone else did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're just not lazy enough if you haven't pissed in the lazy river. I'm so goddamn relaxed.
Hey, you guys want to rob this place? As soon as I'm done pissing on myself.
Yeah. Let me just come in the wave pool. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Cal's going to come in the wave pool. I'm going to piss on myself. K-Tread's going to shit in the wave pool. We're out of here.
I just sat at a swim-up bar pissing.
I fantasize about robbing banks, though. That'd be
Sure.
so fucking cool. That fucking Heat. You ever see the real life Heat, guys? That Heat was based off of?
No.
No.
There were 4 guys who robbed a bank, and they just essentially decked out in all Kevlar. Like, just
Wow.
giant
Oh, that's
suits.
right. I remember that.
And they were
yeah.
so slow, but they just came out with giant machine gun and bags of money. Just getting pelted.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think a cop would have just been better to run up and push him over.
Yeah, that's right. That's where a knife comes in handy.
Yeah. But so fun. If you see the video, it's on YouTube. It's fucking awesome. Just these guys walking out like robots.
Right, really slow. Well, how did it resolve?
They died.
They
Pretty
died.
Sure,
Everybody
I'm pretty sure
died.
They died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check out possibly Real Life Heat, the movie Heat, or check out Bulletproof Guys Rob Bank.
I always
Something
thought
like
about
that.
robbing those like Brinks trucks or armored trucks or something, you know. They always got like some guy armored, but you'd have to kill somebody.
You gotta
they're-
kill them both.
They're trained to shoot you first.
Yeah, right. Of course.
All right, are we gonna sit here and theorize how?
But
to
isn't
do
that
this?
the whole idea? If you have a gun, you want to be the one shooting first. I'm gonna wait my turn.
I feel
Let
like as
him
soon
get a
as-
few fair ones off, and then I feel like I'm in the right.
I feel like the government's watching as soon as we start about knocking over Brinks trucks.
Terrace, yellow cake.
They're just watching. Don't worry, government. I'm just going to come on this stuff. I don't actually want to rob the...
Yeah, the cum terrace.
Yeah.
Let's back it again.
It's just robbing something. Did you guys see, what was that fucking movie? It was great.
Heat?
No, Heat's great. No, it just came out, like The Woods Behind the Pines or some shit like that.
Oh, right.
The Place Beyond the Pines.
Yeah, great fucking movie about a guy who robs banks.
It's got that.
So
that
realistic.
Gosling and Cooper.
Yeah,
Gosling robs banks and he pukes. He's so nervous afterwards.
Really? That's what it's about? I'm gonna watch that.
It's fucking awesome.
It just sounds like a romance. I don't want to watch it.
It has nothing to do with romance.
The Place Beyond the Pine sounds like it's
I
just
know.
like, I love you. No, I love you, but I always loved you.
But we can't be together because of some plot twist.
Gun, back of head.
Some fucked up thing he did, and then she's like, how will I ever forgive you? And then she does.
Yeah.
And then
he makes a big gesture.
Fucking stupid. No, this has no romance in it.
I think we just wrote a great movie.
Did you guys see Breaking Bad? Did you see Breaking Bad?
No.
Breaking Bad? Oh, it's so good! This week, fuck, man. I can't wait till 6 weeks after the show's done that I can start just spilling all the shit.
I'm gonna have to miss a show in a couple weeks, so you can talk all you want about Breaking Bad when I'm not here.
No, because I know who's seen Breaking Bad. Who's caught up on the shit? I'd say it's like 3 people. We're gonna play it after. You gonna play it after? Fucking, it's great this week. Who saw last week? How fucking crazy was that with the garage door closing? That's all. Oh yeah, right. You haven't seen it. I can't.
I don't have the cable, and my computer sucks.
Yeah,
so I don't
the
watch
garage
TV
door
on it.
closed. There ain't no fucking spoilers with garage doors.
It matters. It
Yeah,
matters
who cares?
so much. Oh, you hate the show. That's right.
That's right. That show needs a dragon.
Yeah, that was your fucking thing on it, right?
Show needs at least 5 more dead babies and a fucking dragon.
Yeah, that was your bullshit. Like, it's so unbelievable for a guy to cook meth.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And then you watch fucking.
Well,
True
you know,
Romance.
I watched the first 3 seasons of it, and I thought the writing was great. I just got bored of it, man. I was like, yeah. You deal meth, and you think you're bad. I get it. But
And he gets badder and badder.
Yeah, I know he gets paid. He's not fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm tired of that. You're a high school
he's
teacher.
not
you
one-dimensional.
Yeah, right. You bought it. I get
I
that.
love it. Special on TV.
You're eating it
I
up
haven't
with a
seen The Wire
fucking.
yet.
You're eating it up with a urethra.
It's so fucking good. I'm coming all over myself.
You're coming all over yourself.
Just
and
watching the show.
Yeah, of course you are. The newsroom's back on.
I heard. I haven't seen any of it.
It's terrific.
Is it great this season?
It's a
How
lot
many
of fun.
episodes are there?
A lot happened in the news last year that they're covering. It's great. They have. They're going through all the. The Snowden dude who leaked all the the fact that the government's monitoring everybody. So they're
I like that guy.
touching on that to begin the series. The kid that got shot down in the States. What the fuck is that?
The
giant
Zimmerman-
trial that just went on.
Zimmerman-
Yeah,
Zimmerman
right. The
thing,
Zimmerman
right.
stuff. Yeah, so they're doing all that and covering that. It's a lot of fun, man. I don't know. Jeff Daniels is fucking wicked. Well, that Ray Donovan. You seen Ray Donovan?
No, you talk about it.
Oh, what a good show! Check it. Ray, there's a bad guy. He's just fucking John Voight's his dad. He's like he goes around for all like famous people and shit and does all their dirty work for him. Like guy gets caught in bed with a hooker. She's dead, bloody nose. He's got to clean up the mess. He's like a real life Mr. Wolf from Pulp Fiction.
Right.
They're kind of following that guy's
Mike
story.
from Breaking Bad.
It's great, man. There's a
He
dude
fixes
that
things.
try and stand. He's like watching this pop singer and stuff, and he's always jacking it, watching this pop singer. So the pop singer hires him to fucking get rid of the guy that's jacking it all the time. Guy that's jacking it comes home, fucking Ray Donovan's just sitting in there in a chair. He's got a bat in one hand and a bag in the other, and he looks at the guy and goes, "You want the bat or the bag?" And the guy, your first thought would be
bag.
like, "What's in the bag, man?" That bat looks pretty fucking awful, right? I don't know what's in the bag. But he dyes him green. He dyes the fucking whacker green. So now there's just a guy running around town, fucking dyed green, whacking it. I'd have
to take the bag, man. That bat would be fucking brutal.
Yeah, it would be brutal.
I saw
right?
the end of Goodfellas.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, you just can't leave. What's that movie?
Well, that's
Where's the casino?
fucking Bronxdale.
Bronxdale, that's right. No, you
Chad
just can't leave.
Palminteri.
Yeah, it was great. It's
Imagine
a good show. Anyway,
beat
so
to
check
death
that
with a
out.
bat. Fuck.
That'd be
Everybody
awful.
Everybody likes their Breaking Bad, though. You can't knock that. Everybody likes it.
One of
It's
the
well
more
written.
painful
Here's the
ways
thing
to
about
go.
every time you hear about somebody, it's like Breaking Bad's the best show on TV.
Yeah, they love
except
it.
maybe The Wire.
Yeah, The Wire's
Everyone-
awesome.
The Wire-
The Wire was awesome. Was awesome. Breaking Bad's still
I'm starting it after Breaking Bad
Yeah, that's great, man.
because I love Breaking Bad so much, and I know The Wire is going to be better, so I'm not going to start it until after Breaking Bad. Just I don't want to ruin the last 6 episodes of Breaking Bad.
It's great. It just makes you, like a lot of HBO shows, you just want to drink and smoke more while you're watching.
I'm really good at that stuff already.
It's just every show with heavy whiskey drinkers and too much smoking.
I love it.
I saw a show on HBO when I was at my buddy's place, watched a bunch of episodes. It was like Family Tree, and it's Christopher Guest directed.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like all the improv kind of
Oh, yeah, right.
stuff they did for Waiting for Government and Best in Show.
Yeah,
It's got a bunch of British actors in it.
Cool.
It's a fun fucking show. Very good.
right on.
All right, I'm done talking about TV.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
People can check out their own
Hold on.
TV.
I killed it with the boring
Check
one.
the TV guide. Yeah, you did.
I don't know if anybody goes hiking out there, does any of the nature stuff. You guys look like an active crowd.
Hike every day, dude.
There's been a
Every day.
65% rise in bear attacks this year, so watch out. Bears is fucking hungry, son.
Good for the Bears. Good for the Bears.
Watch out.
65%.
65%. That's this is
That's
like
an
so. There's
impressive
4,
spike.
right? There's
That's something to pay attention to.
It took them long enough to go. You see how many
Wow.
fucking people are walking around?
right.
We can eat these motherfuckers. They're not going to miss one of them.
Like,
They
yeah,
all just remembered their bears.
That's right. Yeah, Yellowstone. Well, especially this time of year, they're all getting ready to go and hibernate. 'Cause they're fattening up. So if you're a hiker on the trail, watch your shit.
Fred, you know what's better than eating their garbage?
Yeah.
Them. Eat them. It's
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, well, that guy should have dressed like a giant picnic basket.
Oh, Yogi.
It was the worst joke ever. I wrote it down even.
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, fuck boo-boo.
Hey, fucking boo-boo.
Hey.
You want this guy's fucking heart?
Hey there, boo-boo.
That'd be a wicked
Let's
sketch.
go steal us another human-shaped
Just a
picnic
huge
basket.
mauling by Yogi and Boo.
The real-life Yogi Bear. Just ripping faces off
Oh, hello
children.
there, Mr. Ranger, sir.
Tugging at a carcass to rip it off.
And I'm assuming that's because bears are slowly migrating farther south because of water.
This is in Yellowstone National Park, so it's not, they're south already.
Maybe they're just getting smart, man.
Yeah.
Maybe they're evolving.
Well, that's where the food is.
We haven't had a natural predator in a long time.
Hey, that food's
No,
carrying
we're-
around a lot of food.
We're like,
Basically what it is.
we're beyond the
You
food
eat the
chain.
food, and then there's more food.
It's win-win.
It's food plus food.
Yeah. Yeah, they've learned.
And if you eat one, others come running in.
Right. It's the scent of blood in the air. No one's ever been attacked by a bear in here, I don't think. Hey? They got all the survival stories of these people, and they show
Dude, if I survived a bear attack, everyone would know always.
Right, you would have a book.
I would tell everyone. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I beat up a bear.
You beat up the bear.
A bear would look at
You always have to exaggerate when you tell a
I put
story.
my knees on his shoulders, and then
So
I was
I
like
can't kick
gobbing
the
in
shit
his
out of
face.
Horwood, but you can fuck up a bear.
I said if I survived a bear attack, I'd tell everyone I beat up a bear.
A bear would look at you and go, "Hey man, you want to get on eating these people? You want to get in on this? You just think you were
And
another
I
bear."
would to save
Hey,
myself.
hey, hairless bear. I like that bears are eating people, and that makes me
I know,
feel a little
right?
happier inside.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't. You're hiking. You gotta be. They put out all those. Watch out for bears. There's bears are around right now. Just carry the spray. Fucking make a lot of noise.
Hey Sean, or can you guys look up a video? Kids in the Hall, how to survive a bear attack.
Just look up a bear attack, please. We want to see a guy get his face torn off right now.
I know of a good how to survive a bear attack video. I've had to
Visit
look this up before.
www.savagemauling.com.
No.
There's pamphlets. There's bear attack pamphlets. You can what?
You know what's hilarious? I
You're
learned this
probably
over the
supposed to
weekend.
punch him in the nose.
Yeah, it's a shark thing.
Yeah.
I learned this
Jab
over
him
the
in the
weekend.
eyeball, kick him in the groin, scream no,
Yeah.
and run away.
Take your picnic basket.
More people
costume
fall
off.
down stairs every year than get eaten by sharks.
Oh, yeah.
There's about 6 people who get killed by sharks every year. 1,200 people fall downstairs and die
In this country.
in North America.
Oh. Well, it's all over the world.
That
There's
doesn't
gotta
even
be
count
people with this
European or Asian stairs.
What was that?
So that doesn't even count European or Asian stairs.
No, and they have a lot more stairs because they don't give a fuck about their cripples.
I've seen pictures
Don't
of some
give a
really
shit.
really big stairs. Ancient stairs. How many people die on ancient stairs a year?
I got your bear attack video if you want.
Throw it
do
up.
Roll
Throw
the
it
bear
up.
attack.
Let's watch a bear
God, I
attack.
can't. I hope someone dies.
Survive a bear attack. So you
If it's
finally
just gay
escaped
porn,
the
I'm going to be very pissed.
Good for you. But watch out for
Oh, I
bears,
love it.
or you may need to escape from the great outdoors. You will need a cool head, acting skills, and a change of underwear. Optional, a killer right hook, or a loyal pet large enough to eat a bear. Step 1. If you've already had your head ripped off during a bear encounter, we probably can't help you. However, if the bear has not yet ripped off your head because you saw him first, you should slowly and quietly begin walking in the opposite direction until he's out of sight. Then calmly stay put for about half an hour. While you're waiting, sing, talk, or make some noise. Also, now is not the time for a smelly, bear-enticing snack. Step 2. With the coast clear, resume your walk, but make noise so the bear knows you're around. The truth is, the bear doesn't want to run into you either. Step 3. Uh-oh. Despite your best efforts, Smokey the Bear's evil twin is suddenly standing in front of you, calmly considering his options. First off, do not make eye contact. The bear will take it as a direct challenge to his authority, and he will rip your head off. Step 4. Back away slowly while speaking in a soft voice.
Nice bear. Good bear.
Right about now would be a good time to make a deal with God. Step 5. Holy crap, the bear is charging. Do not run. It will chase you down and rip your head off. Instead, stand perfectly still. If he stops his charge, slowly back away again, speaking softly.
Nice bear. Stay.
Step 6. If the bear attacks, protect your head with your arms, curl up in a fetal position, and pretend you're dead, or try hitting him directly in the nose. Some experts think a quick punch works better than submissiveness. Step 7. Next time, don't go into the woods without bear repellent pepper spray. Just be sure to familiarize yourself with its proper use. Did you know you are more likely to be struck by lightning than mauled by a bear?
Not anymore. That video stunk.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Brady, you're off videos.
I like seeing the claymation
tear
man
your
get
head
ripped in
off.
half.
Yeah, it was 2 jokes.
yeah,
It was
okay.
1 joke twice.
It was all
And
right.
it was actually practical advice.
Yes, it sure was.
I'm not
But
here
don't
to
you think?
learn,
Don't you
guys.
think that like pepper spraying a bear is just gonna make you, taste like pepper?
Just fucking, you got the tech. Just own it. Be like, right, this is where it ends.
Oh God, really?
Last chapter of my life.
I would shit all down myself and run screaming. There's no.
I
no
totally
saying
right.
come
What else is there?
Back up with a calm. So see you
yeah,
later.
there's no calmness.
Throw stuff at his nuts.
Yeah, always with the nuts. The 2 poke in the eyes.
Go for the pills.
I'm coming, everybody.
Oh, that'd make a bear run away. I think Cal's got it. He'd come on the bear.
All right, here's the thing. We have more women in the
pepper
crowd
spray.
tonight than we've, I think, ever had at this show.
That's great.
Let's
That's
get
good.
off the coming stuff.
Well, you
Let's
started
try-
it.
I know,
talked
I
about
know, I know.
You can't do
Fuck,
that.
I'm
You can't
trying
talk
to
about it
change
and
the
then go-
direction.
You
I'm
can't
trying
go,
to be
"Oh,
more
coming. Let's
female
stop talking
friendly.
about coming, you
Right.
guys.
Okay.
We're
I
doing all the
know.
coming.
Sure.
I'm trying to steer in a non-coming direction.
Everyone
Did you see the
comes.
YouTube video with the cat petting the dolphin? Fuck off.
I hate dolphins. They rape people.
Cal's been on this for weeks.
They do. They
ever since
fucking
he-
rape human beings.
Ever since he found out people have been raped by dolphins.
It's terrifying.
It does happen.
That's worse than sharks.
That's cutting down on everybody's
I'd rather
bookings
get
to Punta
murdered
Cana this
by
year.
a shark
A lot
than my
of times when
innocence
people
stolen
are
by a dolphin.
attacked by a dolphin, the dolphin has been trying to fuck them.
Well, that's great.
They're one of the few other mammals that has sex purely for the fun of it.
I swam in the ocean over the weekend. I couldn't get the idea. Like, I'm going to get raped by a dolphin.
Yeah, but you were in
There's
Maine.
I know there's no dolphins in Maine, but it was still in there.
Yeah.
Like, what did they come north?
No, you got caught with bad cops. Like a dolphin.
And no dolphin came, so you had to
Hey, Maddie,
depressingly
you see that
fuck
shack?
a starfish.
That retarded shack.
That retarded shack. Fatted.
It fatted.
Wicked fucking
I
fat.
fucking, when me and Pue, we were out west doing gigs, and the middle act was this Newfoundland kid.
Yeah.
And Pue ended up doing 2.5 hours on stage.
Yeah, it
2
was
hours.
a long show.
And this kid was going mental in the back.
Yeah.
What the fuck's he doing? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Because he was pissed, because he had a pretty decent show that night.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as the headliner does more than an hour,
Right.
they forgot about the rest of the show.
Right.
That audience does not remember your name if you
That's
were on
okay.
before the headliner.
Yeah, when the show ends with an arm wrestling competition, that's
Yeah,
it. You've been
that
forgotten.
was fucking great. Pue sized up the dad, which would have been, because he would have fucking massacred
huge.
you.
He was
This
huge.
guy was like 50 with tree trunk arms.
Right. So he sends his little son, his little kid up, right?
Yeah, that was
his 18-year-old
ridiculous.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
His dad probably drove him home after we just calling him a fag the whole ride home.
We got to go back out there, man.
I love it out west.
That's right.
It's just crazy.
Where you throw loonies at strippers.
I was hanging out with Pue and his brother. I was calling them Pusies.
Oh,
Look
I
at these
remember this.
fucking Pue. I was smashed. And then
Yeah.
they threatened to beat the fuck out of my legs.
Yeah.
And then
I
they did.
remember.
Yeah, we did.
I remember Cal coming back from that road trip and how proud he was of Pusey's.
Yeah, he couldn't walk though for like 3 days. So
Yeah, I
that was good.
couldn't.
You guys just Murphy brothered his legs?
Fuck yo legs.
Yeah, but I was drunk enough. I was doing that really shitty small guy thing
Yeah.
where you're drunk enough where you go, fucking do it. Do it. Punch me in the leg as hard as you can.
He
I
stands
can
up.
fucking handle it,
Yeah.
Pusies.
Yeah, my brother's like 230, hauls off, fucking wham!
Oh,
Yeah, Pier's brother's like a half foot shorter, but just a barrel.
Yeah, he's
Like
a
he's,
thick kid.
yeah, just dense. Just he's a fucking, he's like a engine block. Yeah, and he teed off my legs, and I think he
snapped
took
in
it
the leg.
easy on me too.
We
I
got.
don't want to hurt the little guy. Funk.
What do you guys got coming up? What's going on? What's going on? Where are you at?
Oh, we
this
can't do
weekend?
that now, man. We got another half hour to kill.
Why not? I want to talk about.
Oh, you want to talk about gigs?
Yeah, let's talk about.
Niagara Falls next weekend.
Yeah,
Oh, the big bad falls.
I like the falls.
hooray!
We get that list of rules. We go out to the falls, and you're not
Don't
allowed
drink, don't talk to people, get on stage, do
Yeah.
your jokes, don't do the funny ones.
Yeah.
Don't drink,
no
get the
fun.
fuck in.
Yeah.
Come
Don't
in,
talk
but
about
don't be
gambling.
in, get the fuck out.
To. Yeah, talk into the mic, but don't talk into the mic.
Do you guys have the rule that you can't like make fun of gambling or losing
Yeah,
money?
you can't talk about anything there.
That's
You're
in
just
every
censored.
casino, though.
It's
That's
crazy.
pretty much a standard.
Can't make fun of the security at all, right? You just you're done. That's it.
But
Yeah.
fuck, you got to agree to that. I have no problem with them having the rules.
Yeah,
if
we
you
should.
agree to it to do the shows, you have
Yeah.
you can't. There's nothing you can say.
Right.
Like you agreed. You know the list. Here's the list. Yeah,
went
you
to the-
can't talk to anyone in the audience. It's just how it is.
You get a free ticket to the water park there when you work the club. There's a water park on the roof of one of the hotels there, and you go to the water park. And every time I've been there with my girls, my girlfriend and her
Guys,
little one, a kid has pooped in the pool every time.
Score.
And then they just douse it with chlorine, and you just walk around with you've been pepper sprayed.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Fecal pepper spray.
Yeah,
Should we
fecal pepper spray.
Should we rob the rooftop water park at
We
the
should.
Niagara Falls Hotel?
We wouldn't get out of there alive for sure.
Yeah, for the.
Guys, parachutes.
That's an expensive water park though for how shitty it is.
Parachutes,
is.
guys.
It is awful.
They just completely screw parents who don't want to hang out
Terrible
with their kids.
idea. We died.
Yeah, you don't want to hang out with your kids. You want to go gamble? $50.
It's always kids pooping in the pool. You ever hear of an adult just hauling off and laying one out there, though?
I'm gonna do it. Fuck
Like,
it.
just, I ate like a fucking 16-ounce porterhouse last night, mashed taters and some asparagus, and
only
here
if
it
they're
comes.
super fucking
Bang,
drunk.
just a load,
I'm trying to remember the last time I shit myself.
just a brick, and it sinks.
We had this
Nothing floats.
conversation last
It's
week,
just-
didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about this last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Pooping
We're always
in the
talking
wave
about
park?
shitting ourselves.
Oh, you guys are gross.
When's the last time you shit yourself, Rob?
Never.
You've never
Liar.
shit yourself.
Nah, man.
You
Out of
drink
diaper-
way too much to ever
Came
say.
out of the vagina, no diapers. That was it. Straight into Superman underwear and being a man right away, working in my dad's battery shop. Yeah, 1 year old, driving a forklift, dart hanging out of my mouth.
Jeez. Okay,
I can't remember. I really can't. Wilmot's got that great bit about the last 3 times he shit his pants, which is a great way to bring it up. But I can't remember. Like I don't.
Does he have that on YouTube? That bit?
Embarrassing story like that.
He must have.
Yeah, he did it at just. He did it at just.
He
for
did
laughs.
the dirty show.
Kayla,
The nasty show.
where'd you go, Kayla? She's taking a leak.
It's got to be out there, man. He's done it so many times in the last year and a half. It's got to be on something.
Fucking great bit.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got coming up?
What am I doing this weekend? The Ajax, man. Going back out to Ajax again, yeah.
What's up?
Can you look up Mike Wilmot? I just shit myself.
Yeah.
On YouTube. See what comes up. He should have a
It should be out there. It might not be.
You're gonna be in Ajax.
Yeah, I'm in
That club's
Ajax
all right. I
with
like
the
that
best
club.
with the best comedy club owner ever. This guy just sits there while you're buying tickets from him. He's got right under the box office ledge. He's got his smartphone up, and it's got hardcore porn just rocking.
He doesn't give a
You're
shit.
looking him in the eyes buying tickets for a birthday party, and he's got just crazy mental porn going on.
Gaping ass hardcore porn.
He loves the tits, buddy. He loves the tits.
You
Buddy,
don't
I
love the
love
tits.
tits.
You don't love the tits,
I
faggots.
really miss Steve.
He owns a
Tell him I
Droxy.
said
I
hi.
own a Droxy's, buddy. You want the chicken or the meat? Look at the tits on that. All the time. He's
What's
just
that
such
fucking
a,
song he plays for you every time you go up? He loves it.
I'm
Oompa
bringing
Loompa.
sexy back.
No, Oompa Loompa he plays for you too.
That was the last time he played it, yeah.
Oh, he fucking loses his mind.
Yeah.
Fucking so funny, buddy.
He thinks
So
he's
fucking funny, buddy.
so fucking funny, buddy.
What was the guy's name again? Mike Wilmot?
Mike Wilmot.
Mott?
Wilmot. Wilmot.
I shit myself or?
Well, that's probably not going to be in the description, but
Just
Is
type
that what it's
type
called?
shit myself, see what pops up.
it'll be the
It
most.
says Primus versus Prime Minister full of shit.
Mm-mm.
Mike Ward is full of shit.
No. No, it's not up there. It was on the Nasty Show. Anyway, he's a funny guy. Here you go.
What do you got? Anything else on the old clipboard?
Wildwater King. Oh, fucking, what's the news story you're most tired of? This, for me, it's got to be the royal baby. Today, there's the news.
I'm kind of fucking done with Egypt.
You're done with Egypt?
I'm done with Egypt.
That's a pretty old
That's
story.
the whole thing. Fuck off, Egypt. You're not in a good place. I don't care anymore. Fuck Egypt.
Wow. Wow.
They can't be happy. They're so polarized. There's no way they can. Whoever they elect, half the country will be like, fuck you, and they're gonna burn down the pyramids.
It's too hot.
They're gonna
That's
burn
it.
down
Too
the
hot.
Rocky pyramids.
We can't.
I know you
Burn
can't.
down
I know. Fuck. I know.
You could start a fire with like 24 pigs. You light them on fire, and then the heat from those could build up on the inside and bring the pyramids down that way. They used to bring down castle walls with that sort of siege method.
Right.
You know what?
I did not
They
know
dig
that.
a hole under a castle wall, and then they start a pig fire. The heat off of their bodies
pig
generates
fire.
so high, it gets so hot that it brings everything down, so it's to crumble the foundation.
Fucking
They've
cool.
weaponized pigs.
Yeah, they've weaponized pigs.
Will use anything
It was in Monty
to kill
Python,
each
right,
other.
where they were slinging cows and pigs at that
Oh,
time.
They
yeah.
figured that shit out.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you've got bacon.
Yeah, there you go. That's where they figured it out.
win-win.
It smells awesome down there.
You go kill them.
Fuck the
you
wall,
dig the
man.
pigs
Let's
out
go
of the
get us some
rampart.
fucking pork chops.
There you go.
But some of those pigs would be burnt to shit.
Oh yeah, they'd be gooey,
That
It'd
wouldn't
be
stop
like
you,
molten
K.
lava.
Trev.
It'd be like fucking caramel.
Yeah, so anyway, fuck Egypt. I can't. I don't
Wow, man.
care.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
a bold
I don't
statement.
care.
It's a very volatile part of the world, though.
I
That's
know.
totally
Different
right.
clip
And
of
every day
smoke.
there's a news story regarding some.
That's
country
another
there.
reason I don't care. Like, they're not trying to fix it. They're just gonna scream at each other until they're all dead. I can
Yeah.
only imagine.
It doesn't seem as easy as just fixing it. I see what's wrong. Like it doesn't.
How can you
You
have
can't just tinker around with it. People are really upset.
Yeah, I know. They're very upset. And that's why you can't solve it. They're so upset.
They haven't had like a government forever, right? Like how long has it been now? 20 years? It's all just been military rule for the longest time. We'll just throw a guy in there and call it
It'd
democracy.
be interesting to see how this eventually gets dealt with. 'Cause
Yeah.
Well, they brought in that president, elected president, then half the
Morrissey,
country
yeah.
freaks the fuck out, so they kick him out, then the other half freaks the fuck out. Like, you're done.
Yeah.
Unless you have to make 2 Egypts. Split the pyramids down the middle.
Yeah.
You get this side, we'll
Again,
take
I
this side.
It's a Flintstones episode.
Yeah.
You stay on your side of the line.
Gladly, Bob. Gladly.
Cut the Sphinx right down the middle.
Whoa. You don't have to worry.
Hey, easy on the Sphinx, man.
Yeah, so I don't care. So you don't care, but yeah, fuck the royal baby too. Throw the baby in Egypt.
Yeah.
And who gives a fuck?
Who cares
Well,
about
no, I
this
mean,
little
it's
shit?
still a baby. Come on.
Yeah, but he's worth more than all of us. The baby has done
combined
nothing.
forever. He's
That
worth
baby's
more.
done nothing. You can work the rest of your life, save up all your money, and the baby will still have you trumped now. He's just more rich than you now.
If I'm just gonna throw this out there, if by killing that baby we reach world peace, I am for the death of the
How
baby.
would that happen?
I don't know. I'm just throwing a hypothetical out there to take us back to
Just like Satan shows up, if you eat this baby, I swear to God.
Now, fucking 2 weeks ago, we threw up, what's his name? What's that fucking asshole who I didn't like? John Walsh.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a picture of John Walsh up on the TV.
The To Catch a
And I
Predator,
said,
dude.
yeah, no, the America's Most Wanted
Oh,
guy.
that's right,
So I
that's
just said,
right,
fuck
that
that guy, I hate him. And then K-Trev, with all the...
He created America's Most Wanted to
Yeah.
catch fucking criminals.
and I didn't know
They've
that.
caught hundreds of criminals over the years.
So
And
instead of
he
a...
started up the show because his son was kidnapped.
Which I didn't know.
He thought he was just an actor. Fucking Cal's.
Yeah, I
He's
thought he was
not
just
John
the fa-
Walsh
He's
was
like,
an
"Oh,
actor.
I
I
hate
thought he was just an
John
actor who was the
Walsh."
face of the show.
But you don't even know him, and you just decided to hate him.
Wow.
Well, when I thought he was an actor, it's like the guy acts like he's such king shit. Like, I'm saving all these people. It's like, you're just an actor on the fucking show. They hired you to host the show. And then I had no idea that he created it. And when I found out, I said, I didn't apologize. I just said it's worth his dead kid to have America's Most Wanted.
Oh, wow.
Completely worth it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Chris is watching this right now at home and losing his shit.
Well, yeah, especially if his kids
because
are
we were
watching.
fighting about it last week.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's still, it all boils down to hypothetical philosophy, right? Like, if this happens, is it worth that happening?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just for a TV show? You want
Yeah,
his
but
kid to die
they've
for a
caught
TV show?
hundreds of predators. That's
Yeah,
pretty
they
fucking
probably
crazy.
would have been caught anyway.
Probably.
You know.
Still worth it.
Still worth it?
Still worth it. It's fine.
Still?
This is all me just not wanting to apologize for hating
Yeah,
John
of course
Walsh.
it is.
That's all this is.
Yeah, fair enough.
I won't do it.
He's willing to go a long way to avoid saying he's wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah, who isn't, though? It's shitty going, yeah, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's the worst thing ever.
And it's
I'm
not
amazed
exciting.
by where
either.
he keeps going.
I took it really far that way.
No, you've almost taken it like like.
Usually I'm all for kids being punished. But John
A little
Walsh...
extreme.
Oh, fuck. Let's get into this right now before we close off. We got about 15 minutes to wrap up. So the government's cracking down on paraphernalia. Did we talk about this already? Am I high?
They don't want the convenience stores to sell pipes and bongs and shit.
Right. So now in convenience store, not now, but coming possibly, they're going
Right.
to pull paraphernalia so you can't go and buy a glass pipe.
Right. Yeah, because of crackies are ruining it for everybody.
And that's amazing to me because every convenience store seems to make a good chunk of cash. That seems
Yeah.
to be remote.
Bongs, little glass pipes, and crackies are just at the fucking
I've
gate
never-
like the Leon's.
What happens to this place?
I can't remember buying shit that. Huh? This place is a specialty store.
Right, it's not a.
If you're
a
coming in
convenience
here,
store, technically.
you're coming in here because of this. They don't want people who are just going into a normal store to be encouraged to do their habits.
Kayla, when you're done doing your thing there, can you see if you can get Chris on Skype? If he wants to do that, ask him if he wants to do that. I want to get his opinion on this. And I also want to hear
Wait
him
till
tell me.
next week to get his opinion on it.
No, we got Skype. We got technology. Let's fucking
Yeah, but
use it.
isn't he at home with his kids?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Well, let him be a dad.
If I know Chris, his kids are watching too. I hope they're not. We talked a lot about gaping assholes and coming on things.
Gaping anus.
Also, was that clip earlier from the Nasty Show?
Yes.
Okay, then I know which one you're talking about. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, wicked.
Sweet. Wilmot's
And
hilarious.
screw the rest of it. Going back to shitting stories.
You got any shows coming up?
I've got a show coming up. Well, I'm here Wednesday. I got a show coming up at. I got a bunch. I can't remember. My schedule's somewhere else. Nothing too important.
I'm taping. I found out I'm taping an ITV fucking little mini No Kidding special.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Where's that?
It's this TV show
Yeah.
They shoot it at the
called
lot.
No Kidding. Yeah, they shoot at the
Oh,
lot.
right.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'll be.
Shit himself from vapor to yellow blue.
Whoa, let me see.
Oh, wow.
What did he do?
He shit himself from vapor to yellow blue.
Dude, oh! That's,
From outside.
that reminds
see
me.
this.
Yellow blue. He shit himself. And we smelled it. We're like, what the fuck?
Oh my
So
God.
fuck. So you took that picture?
Yeah, my face is in the top of
Nasty.
That's crazy.
I don't know if we.
I don't know if we have the. I'd love.
Poo
I
jeans.
want to show everyone that.
Barnaby Poo jeans.
That's gotta be. You gotta feel such a freedom though,
Oh yeah.
like in just shitting your pants.
yeah, you're like a
you gotta
kid
shit
again.
your pants and be like,
Shit my
how
pants.
free am I? Like I don't give a fuck.
If I won the lottery, I might do that right away.
Shitting yourself and walking.
Just
I
seems
think
like
I might
it's
be more
harder than it
terrified
sounds.
of that guy than like an MMA fighter.
Right. Well,
Like
yeah.
the guy was shitting his pants. Like
Oh,
I
I-
will eat
The
your
guy's just
fucking
willing
eyeballs.
to. The guy's
I
just willing to
definitely don't
poo
wanna-
anywhere.
Definitely don't want to touch the guy who just shit himself.
Like he's gonna beat your face in with his shitty
Like
knuckles.
you
You
could
want to
almost
fight? Yeah.
escape.
I just pooped.
You could probably.
I pooped, dude.
I pooped. man.
Totally got a poo brewing.
Smell my poop.
Oh, here we go. Look at that. That's fuck. That's a lot of shit.
Wow.
That is an
Can we
enormous.
zoom in on it? That's.
Barnaby Poo jeans.
So do you think he's just a crazy guy who shit himself, or is it maybe just an accident? The guy's like,
Excuse me,
I
sir.
can't get home
No,
fast
he
enough.
was like just walk.
Homeless dude? I feel bad for him.
Was it like a Stand By Me moment? Like one guy shit his pants and a guy saw it and then he shit his pants and there's like 30 people shitting their pants?
He shit while walking, which is the part that impresses me.
So he's walking outside the door, up to the floor, and just shitting.
And shitting and shitting.
Do that fucking walk. Get up on stage and
can
do
you
that
do that on
walk
the
across.
camera?
This is great.
Just shitting.
Look at that.
Shitting.
Just the duck waddle shit. You smelt his fingers? That's nasty.
There we go.
He's still doing the walk.
That was awesome.
But you know what the worst part of all was?
What was there? Come use a mic. Fuck. Rob, can you pass him your mic? What was the worst part? Say it in there.
So the worst part of all of this, I'm following him, right? So I'm walking up and I'm like, wait a second, whoa, that shit does smell. And I had to walk back and zoom in. So I'm taking the photos, I took like 6, and as I'm taking the photos, I'm walking back and zooming in because I'm like, oh. And then as he's walking up Yonge Street, people are like, and I'm like, it's that guy, I've got photos. That's what happened.
All right, so what's more fucked up, that this guy shit himself or that you spent 10 minutes following him with your phone? Like, I gotta check out this guy's shit, man.
What's the headline on your show? Shut up.
I'll give him that one. That's fucking
That's
crazy
great.
photo.
I love it.
But like, shitting and walking does not seem like a natural. Like,
No, I
that seems like a process.
there's some skill in it, I imagine.
Oh,
A little
he's
bit.
just got to be like, oh yeah, it's coming.
But that wasn't a fucking, he wasn't shitting Stonehenge there. That was all fucking lake water.
soup,
That was just,
poop soup.
yeah,
Diarrhea milkshake.
the tar
God.
ponds of shit.
Shouldn't have drank all that
We
draft
are
last night.
just we always end up going juvenile and poop.
That's
Yeah,
the-
poop's
yeah.
great.
Because every time we talk about something important, we all realize that none of us has any idea what we're talking about.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't research anything, and I know nothing.
But we know poop.
But I have strong opinions.
Hey,
Taylor, were you able to find the Mike's, the Nasty Show
Yeah.
set?
Yeah, a lot of shit talk this week. We'll make this show about something one day. One day we'll have
I doubt it.
a through line.
Why would you do that?
We keep coming up with
Because I want to
ideas.
be the next Oprah Winfrey.
Then
about it, that's
prepare.
why.
Then prepare a little more before the show comes.
No.
To what? I'm the guest that came with 5 news stories.
I know you told me that. It's like I'm doing no work this week. He's got 5 news stories. We've been through 3, and they've all ended in us talking about shit. It's fucking great.
Yeah, mining the gold.
We should get the
How much shit
people
have you
on
ever
the-
caught in your beard? Do you think?
Huh?
What?
What?
Nothing.
No, wait. How much shit have I ever caught in my
Yeah,
beard?
like you must. I bet at one point there had to be like a little piece of actual poo in your beard.
Why would I get shit in my beard?
Just out of.
You wanted to get off of this, and now you're right
statistically-
back into it.
Statistically, at one point there must have been
Statistically.
like either somebody else's or an animal shit, like just a piece in your beard. There must have been.
No, never.
That's a magnet for everything. At some point, you probably
No.
wiped it off quick.
I've
Like a
never
little-
had shit in my beard.
My cat would shit your beard.
What the fuck is wrong with you that you've had shit in your beard?
I don't have a beard to start. I got this thing. You can't shit in this thing. I'd notice
You
it
get
right away.
shit on that
I'm just saying
thing.
your beard's so big, shit would get lost in it.
When would I get shit in my
Pue's
beard?
had it with us. We're done. We're done. We're fucking done.
You wanted to get
Fuck
off it,
this
now
show
it's right
today.
back to poop
I
again.
know. Okay, what else do you got
It's
on there?
always him.
It's not always me.
He says it, and then he says, let's not do that anymore. And then says it again.
I'm trying to be a better human being.
No, you're not.
I'm having
You're
a hard
trying to
time.
talk about shit and then complaining that we talk about
I'm
shit.
not complaining. I'm trying to move us forward. But then I saw
full
your
of
beard.
shit.
I just looked at your beard. Like you had to get
Full of
shit in that once.
Stop it.
Oh,
Just
this is
stop
how
it.
a lot of our shows have been ending recently. Just us yelling at each other
Just write
about
it,
how much
Joe.
of an idiot I am.
Okay.
Oh, you get. How long is it?
How long?
Ah, fuck it. We'll just play it anyway. Yeah, we'll play it at the end of the show.
Yeah, it's good. How long is it? Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, we'll play. We'll do 5. You got one more story in there, Rob? We'll close on that.
I think we've actually. I think we've. Hold on.
We could wrap it
What?
around back.
What
Dog
the
ate a man's
fuck?
testicle?
What was it?
How did I
Go!
not get that?
Ah!
I missed it. What'd you say?
How did I miss that?
Dog ate a man's testicle.
Whoa! That was in the news?
Like right out of the bag?
No, don't bring it up. I want to forget
Bring
I heard
that up. Are you kidding me?
Dog eats man's ball right out
it's
of
at my
bag.
buddy's place,
Headline tomorrow.
Just
Love
once. How filling was that one ball that the dog didn't go after the other?
Oh, that would be the worst.
I would have. You'd think the Sun would have had this
I
front
don't
page.
have my fucking...
No, man. Guy with fork and dick beat out.
Guy with fork and dick does trumpet, but
I don't have
dog
my,
eats ball out of bag isn't a bad headline either.
I don't have my Google News alert set to testicle news.
That's well.
Testicle biting. Give me all
Your
updates
finger is not on the
on
pulse.
testicle bitings. Ah!
Nah, it's fine.
Oh,
The dude's paralyzed.
about this.
Dude's
Yeah, the
paralyzed.
dude's
he didn't feel shit.
yeah, but that's funnier though.
It's
Oh, he's
funny that he can
paralyzed.
watch and be like, no, stop.
Well, but now paralyzed people are reading that going, no, right? Then you gotta be extra scared. We're like
Can you
iron
imagine
undies.
watching a dog just eating your ball and be
Oh,
like,
no,
and
it'd
you
be
can't
awful.
do shit? He
Oh.
must be paralyzed, like he couldn't move his arms. Because you just punched the dog.
Right.
I'd beat that dog to death.
You would kill him. So you must have been paralyzed from the neck down. Just watching a dog go to town. Just a platter.
Oh, that's awful.
Bob
Like K-Trev at a party.
Bobbin
Awful.
cannot complain.
Like Cal on a dick.
I am the littlest homo.
The littlest homo.
Until tomorrow, you'll just keep moving on.
Phrasing.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Phrasing.
We found out last week that Cal is a pocket gay.
Yeah, it's quite possible.
Yeah?
I might be gay in there
No,
somewhere.
No, that's what Jeremy called you, a pocket gay.
Oh,
'cause
right.
You're
when we were-
tiny.
yeah, I'm so small.
Put him in your pocket.
We
carry
were
him
talking
around.
about last week how I might be gay.
It's the most cryptic coming out I've ever heard of.
Yeah,
I
it's
might
still-
be. I don't know.
I got to get Hat on here.
You gotta get Brian.
Gotta get
Brian
fucking
hasn't
Hat.
been on
He-
here?
We had him, but he canceled on us.
Hey.
Because it was the flood.
Canceled.
Oh, it was the flood.
Yeah. Hey, don't want to get my
Hey.
toes wet, buddy.
Oh, God.
Don't wanna get my little
Harwood,
pinky wet.
everybody, with the hair of Steven Seagal.
We got to get Babsy
and
on here.
the body of Steven Seagal.
That's one of the
He's
funniest
Steven
fucking
Seagal
people I
there.
know, man.
That guy's only guy that rocks Zeller's jeans.
Legendary gold,
Legendary
guys.
gold.
Take a look.
Oh, yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
From the back,
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Check out that ass, buddy. Check out that ass, buddy.
I'll get Ryan on here, man. He's terrific.
Ladies
He's a
and
dynamo.
gentlemen, Eddie Della Seppi.
That's it.
Next summer, I want to take everyone out to Maine. We all got to go to Maine, guys.
Go to Boston.
Yeah.
Don't you ever tell me.
I didn't.
what to do.
I didn't end up going to Boston.
Ian said he's got tickets to go to Philadelphia. We do the home and home, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, home and home. This year he wants. He's got a line.
Exciting. Philly.
That'd be fun, right?
It'd be all right. I've
Go
heard
do that
shitty
hard.
things about Philly, though.
Get a proper
I don't know.
cheesesteak.
Still be fun.
Oh, for sure.
Still be
Who's got
fun
those tickets?
to do the home and home? Well, Ian's got a line on some tickets to go watch the Penguins play Philly, and then Philly and Pittsburgh. Go watch that. Let's go do it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, then we can, yell and cause shit in Philly, right? Get in trouble there. That'll be fun. And then just go whoop it up in P-Town.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We can officially wrap it up now. Any
Ready
last
to show
words?
Wilmot to
Let's
send
close it up
Yeah,
with
we're
Wilmot, one of the
play one.
funniest in the business.
Let's
everybody.
just quickly. I got to quickly do the now. Okay, so where are you going to be? You're going to be in Ajax next
I'm in
week.
Ajax this weekend.
Bing,
at the
Ajax, Yuck Yucks for Rob Pue. Check it out. Super funny. You're headlining, I take it.
Yeah.
Who are you with?
I'm with Lori Elliott and Jeff Elliott.
The Elliott
The
twins.
Elliots.
The Elliott sisters.
Yeah.
K-Trev has no idea what the fuck's going on in his comedy
I'm
career.
here
He's
on
that
Wednesday.
busy. You're here on Wednesday here at Vapor Central. I got Niagara Falls coming up next weekend. Check that out if you're in the Falls. I'm at Yuck Yucks. We got great shows every week here at Vapor Lounge. We got us every fucking Monday. Tuesdays, we got the Marijuana Zone, a podcast about weed. Stand-up on Wednesdays, the Weedy Wednesday show. Third Class Thursdays on Thursday, another great stand-up sketch show. That's Brian DeGorman, Hunter Collins for those shows. And Mike Rita on Stoner Sundays. Check that out. Full open mic. You can come here, rap, do comedy, to hit your balls. Whatever you want to fucking do, you can do that on Sundays.
Yeah, the Hitting Your Balls act did really well last week.
And poop. You can poop.
And that's the last word. You guys have been a fantastic crowd. We'll see you again next week. Good night, everybody. Good night, Vapor Central. Thanks for
Bye,
watching.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching the CK Podcast. Good night. This is Mike Wilmot, everybody. Mike Wilmot up on stage. Play it up, Kayla. Anytime.
How you doing, I'm Mike. I left my pussy posse in the car. That's fucking terrifying, that is. Looking up and seeing a big version of you behind you. The last thing you want is that asshole sneaking up on you. I'm 42 years old. Things are just changing. So I used to want to drink with the Ramones. That was a dream. And that's all gone. Recently, I bought a caravan. And fuck me, I like it. It's not even a good one. It's one of those wind-up types. No, I can do caravan jokes to Australians because you're like Canadians. You've got somewhere to go with it. Australia is a lot like a free-range Canada. This is how we could have turned out if they fucking put us somewhere nice. Jesus. Yeah, you don't have American neighbors. You don't have to live amongst the French. You fuckers in your paradise. And you pissed the English off, and they chucked you out to paradise. That'll teach you. We were fucking behind them, and they stuck us in the fridge for later. So I bought this caravan, and it winds up, which is, you always feel like a loser when you're winding up your home. Standing there in a park, you could almost hear the music, you know, da-dun, 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 the wife and I are losers. It opens up, and there's a shitter in it, next to the stove. I paid extra for that for some reason. That was a perk. It'll never be used. That's not good for your brain to sit down and have a dump and look at a stove. That'll just fuck you up. You know, one day you're gonna think, well, I'm here anyway, might as well make some soup. You know, that's gonna happen. Once you start eating on the shitter, that's the entire cycle of life. I never have to go nowhere. I got hemorrhoids about a month ago. There's no way to bring up this one without just going right into it. God, if the only cure, you gotta stick a wax bullet up your ass. You know you're in trouble when that's the cure for something. Standing there in a shower stall having a religious moment. Please accept this. On behalf of all that is good, you can't brag about hemorrhoid pain. Men love to brag about pain, but you're fucked with hemorrhoid. You can't walk up to people you barely know and go, you know, when I pass wind, I cry. Ah, that's a good one to close on. Thanks a lot.
I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. I'm a tortured man. Sit down. I'm a tortured man.
Oh, you don't have to be stupid, you moron. Just think it for a minute. Should I trade half my money for 10 times as much sex? It's an equation from hell.